Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we're covering more and new details about Star Wars as well. Presumably next Star Wars show releasing next month on May 4th, also known as May the 4th Be With You, or Star Wars Day, that there being the next Star Wars animated show, Star Wars Tales of the Empire. We're going to go ahead, hop right on into it right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well as an overall garnering source. Star Wars has announced a surprise new Disney Plus release and Disney Plus show releasing next month. Lucasfilm has announced a new Empire-centric animated series that will come to Disney Plus next month to help celebrate Star Wars Day. The next trip to a galaxy far, far away was already kind of expected to be diving deep into the dark side of things, as The Acolyte will arrive on Disney Plus on June 4th as a live-action series exploring the emerging Sith powers in the final days of the High Republic era, with a 2-episode premiere. However, that still remains, but we're going to be getting something before that there being Star Wars Tales of the Empire. In a surprise announcement by which we've already discussed, I feel like plenty of times here on the channel, Lucasfilm has confirmed a new Star Wars series that will premiere on Disney Plus on Saturday, May 4th, with Tales of the Empire, all 6 of its episodes dropping all on the same day. The all-new Disney Plus series comes in the style of the last year's Tales of the Jedi, with its new 6 animated shorts, presumably about what we would anticipate and expect, the Empire. Half of those episodes originally, Tales of the Jedi, were focused on this rise of Ahsoka Tano, while the other 3 had explored the downfall of Count Dooku. And so, we're going to be seeing the same thing with Tales of the Empire. 3 of those episodes will presumably be about the character of Morgan Elsbeth, as seen in The Mandalorian Season 2, and also throughout the Ahsoka Disney Plus show, and the rest of those episodes, the other 3, about Barriss Offee from the Clone Wars, The Rise, and The Fall. The official announcement also came with an official poster featuring Barriss Offee, Morgan Elsbeth, the Grand Inquisitor, General Grievous, Darth Vader, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and more icons of the Empire who will appear in this animated show. And so, as per the official Star Wars site in their official announcement, these 2 characters will be the Night Sister, Morgan Elsbeth, and the former Jedi, Barriss Offee, The Rise and the Fall. As they say, journey into the fearsome galactic empire through the eyes of 2 warriors on divergent paths, Night Sister, Morgan Elsbeth, and former Jedi, Barriss Offee. The trailer teases that you'll learn of how young Morgan Elsbeth is going to navigate the expanding Imperial world towards a path of vengeance, while former Jedi Barriss Offee does of what she must to survive a rapidly changing galaxy. The choices that they will make will define their destinies. Of course, I think as we already all know and love, the Night Sister Morgan Elsbeth has played quite a prominent role, both throughout The Mandalorian Season 2 and Ahsoka, and as an ally to Grand Admiral Thrawn. And so, Tales of the Empire will likely explore those early days of their working together, as the trailer hints at. She even appears set to go toe-to-toe with General Grievous at some point throughout this animated show on her own homeworld of Dathomir, indicating at least one of her episodes will be set within the Clone Wars era. By the time that Morgan Elsbeth was introduced in The Mandalorian Season 2, she was the Magistrate of the city of Colodan on Corvus. That appears set, of course, to be explored further in the Tales of the Empire actual show, but it's unclear of where these events will land her life in the relation to her time in the Mandoverse. We see the connections and the correlations, we just don't know the 5 W's, the who, what, where, when kind of scenario there. Meanwhile, though, however, Barriss Offee was quite a prominent Jedi warrior in the Clone Wars, who'd taken on and betrayed the Jedi Order after coming to play the so-called Keepers of Peace for the massive conflict ongoing in the galaxy. She simply disagreed with the Jedi ways and for what the Jedi Order had really stood for, and now Tales of the Empire will take her further down the dark side in this dark path as Barriss Offee endeavors to become an Inquisitor, even interacting with the likes of Darth Vader and the Grand Inquisitor based off of the trailer. The Tales of the Empire animated show will showcase her downfall and becoming an Inquisitor. The official cast list has confirmed Diana Lee and Santio will take on and reprise her live-action role as Morgan Elsbeth, and Meredith Saligender will also continue to play Barriss Offee, as she once did in the animated Clone Wars show. The likes of Lars Mikkelsen will be back for Thrawn, Jason Isaacs will be back for the Grand Inquisitor, and Matthew Wood will be back for General Grievous, all of by which reprising their roles, which I think is all the more for this show, and it's going to make it all the more so special, I think, at that. The episode runtimes for Tales of the Jedi had ranged from a short and sweet 13 minutes to 19 minutes long, including credits, and the same will likely probably prove true for the dark side-centric second season of Tales of the Empire. I also want to mention that real quickly as well. I see a lot of people out here kind of showcasing and calling this show a second season of Tales of the Jedi. This is actually incorrect. This isn't right. Tales of the Jedi is actually getting a second season, as confirmed and officially announced at Star Wars Celebration of last year, sometime in the fall of this year, and that this is its own entirely separate thing and its own separate show. That's exactly what Tales of the Empire is. It's its own thing. Dave Filoni, of course, will return and serve as its overall show creator, showrunner, supervising director, and executive producer, alongside Anthea Portillo and Carrie Beck. Josh Rhimes is on board as a co-executive producer, as is Alex Spotswood as the senior producer for this show. A lot of talented minds and people and individuals going in and working on an incredible looking show. So, what's going to go on and happen in Tales of the Empire? Tales of the Jedi had made a point of exploring moments throughout the lives of Ahsoka Tano and Count Dooku, from childhood to the seasoned veterans that we know and love them. It would not be all that surprising to see Tales of the Empire apply a similar format for Morgan Elsbeth and Barriss Offee, to help expand on these characters in the fresh and exciting ways. I think what these tales kind of, fill in the blank shows are really supposed to entail and show is key specific moments that are really quite character bending and character changing moments for these characters. For Morgan Elsbeth, fans could see her days as a young Night Sister on Dathomir, diving into her first meeting and mentorship with Grand Admiral Thrawn. This could sketch over and forward into her early times as the Magistry of Colodan on Corvus as seen in The Mandalorian, and even into the Mandoverse era in the years before her death in the Ahsoka animated show, and before she's found by Ahsoka and the Mandalorian in Season 2 of the show. Turning over to Barriss Offee, it could be quite intriguing to explore her time as a Jedi Padawan under her master, Luminara Unduli, during the events of the Clone Wars, and her first temptations towards the dark side of by which we'll see in the Clone Wars show itself. Going even beyond that, though, and what had happened after the events of the Clone Wars show, the trailer confirms that Barriss Offee will go down the path of becoming an Inquisitor, which could lead to more roles for her in the future and for future projects as well. Between Tales of the Empire, The Acolyte, the return of Asajj Ventress, and The Bad Batch Season 3 recently, Star Wars has been going all into the dark side lately, something of by which will excite many fans and to catch a new perspective of the galaxy far, far away. And so, this here all being said, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.